3 wide. Newman's the meat in the sandwich. Sorensen down low. Almirola up high. Here comes Brendan Gaughan. He's looking for one of his best runs in a while.
Yeah, Brendan Gaughan put on 2 tires that last time that he was in the pits.
This time by 5 laps will be remaining.
Again, Keselowski runs a faster lap, fastest lap of the race on 50-lap tires.
Allgaier duking it out with Kyle Busch for 3rd. Allgaier holds on to the position. Joey Logano just a little bit further back with Clint Bowyer behind Logano. That's your top 6 cars. Here they come. 4 laps remaining here at Charlotte. I'm still impressed with the tires and the way they've held up for Brad Keselowski.
Yeah, they made some nice adjustments on this car through the night, got him out there, and it looks like all this car needed was some clean air.
Well, he's got it right now, and he has now opened up a 7/10 of a second lead over Martin Truex. This time by 3 laps remaining here at Charlotte. It's not a contest right now up front. Here comes Bowyer. That's your best battle. He's going around Kyle Busch.
Yeah, Kyle just lost 2 spots there. Joey Logano and Clint Bowyer both go by him on that lap.
How about a little further back? Want to go 3 wide again? Kevin Harvick thinks better of it. Newman comes up. That is for 9th, 10th, and 11th. Brendan Gaughan on the high side. Carl Edwards a little bit further back. David Rudiman in the 11th slides up right between them. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the City Financial Ford right behind there in that mix as well as he's coming back through the field. Let's go back up front because here it is with next time by 1 lap remaining. The lead is now up to almost a second. I think the Penske's have got this new car figured out.
Yeah, I think so. It's been an impressive night for both of these Dodges with Allgaier running 3rd.
Brad Keselowski's 1.5 miles away from winning his 2nd race in the new car. Still got debris on that front of the grill again.
I think it's working for him, though. Give him some downforce, and he's going to cruise to victory here.
Not even a contest here late in the race. As he comes to the stripe, Brad Keselowski is going to get his 11th career win and 5th of the year. Truex will be 2nd. Allgaier 3rd. Logano 4th. Clint Bowyer in 5th. Kyle Busch 6th. Sorensen, Almirola, Newman, and Harvick round out the top 10.
Oh, man.
His first win here at Charlotte.
He's still going full speed. Coming off turn 4.
You saw Paul Wolfe there. He led 3 times for 46 laps.
Thanks, Brad, for sticking with us, man.
Including the final 35 laps. What a great performance tonight by the points leader, Brad Keselowski. Jamie?
Well, the 5th win for this team. Paul, you guys had your work cut out for you from the time you unloaded this car on Wednesday. What did it take to get you guys here back into victory lane?
Just everybody on this discount tire Dodge.
Easy now. You guys got to race that motor again, right?
Working really hard. You know, it's a new car. It's going to take different things at different style tracks we go to. And we were off a good bit on Wednesday. We worked real hard. And Brian, my engineer, we looked at all the data, trying to figure out where we can make some gains. We came back on Thursday and had a good practice. And the guys back at the shop, I can't thank them enough. There's a little work we needed done last night, and to make our car a little better today, and they're able to do that for us and get us the pieces we need this morning. And now that Challenger going to look pretty good in victory lane.
The benefits of racing at home and winning, Marty. They were able to work in the shop to make this car good enough to win.
And for Dodge, they'll finish 1st and 3rd. Toyota will finish 2nd, 4th, and 6th and 7th. And Chevys have the other top 10 positions, 5th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. So spread out. The only ones shut out of the top 10 are the Fords. Stay with us. We'll talk to the race winner when we come back.
back at Charlotte after the 4th of 4 races for the next generation Nationwide Series car this year. Brad Keselowski took the lead for the first time with 61 laps to go. He led 46 of those 61 final laps, though it was never easy over Martin Truex Jr. Let's hear from him, Dave.
And Alan, though he's got somewhat of a smile on his face now after car owner Michael Waltrip and crew chief Mike Ricci talked to him. Kind of mad that this one got away, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, kind of bittersweet, you know. Second, it's hard to finish second with a car that good. We battled hard. We had to come in one time, put rounds in the front because we were on the hitting the splitter so hard, and to come back from that was cool. But we were just we were in good shape there until those last couple cautions, and the car was so good on those long green flag runs that we didn't make any adjustments, and that hurt us. You know, once we had those that last caution and the caution flag pit stop, it seemed like our car was a little bit tighter from there on out, and that's what won the race or lost the race for us and won it for Brad. But got to thank all these guys on this team. This is, you know, Gricci and these guys are kind of part-time. They're, you know, Kane and East team this year. They won the championship, Ryan. So it's a big deal for them. They ran 5th last time, 2nd this time. And just got to thank Out Pet Care, everybody at Diamond Waltrip Racing, that, you know, everybody that's let me drive this car. And it's been fun, and I want to win again, and I'm going to win again. Just come a little short tonight.
Two-time champ comes home second tonight. Jamie?
And Brad Keselowski climbs from his Dodge, victorious once again. The 5th time this year, grabs the All-American flag and waves it proudly here in Victory Lane. Didn't know where to go, didn't know how to get to Victory Lane this time around, Brad. You guys had that call to stay out. 57 laps on your tires, Brad. What difference did those make versus the fresh air and this tire?
I don't know. I'm so mentally exhausted after this race. It was just, I might be a little biased, but I thought that was the best race I've ever seen in my life. And I was driving the car. I can only imagine what the fans saw. That was awesome. You know, the decision to stay out, we knew our car was really good. We had pitted like 5 laps before the yellow came out, and felt really good about it. And I knew Paul, my crew chief, he made the adjustment right there at the end on the last stop, and my car was just flying. I knew we had what it takes. We quite honestly weren't very good on the test day and weren't very good the very first half of the race, and I gotta give credit to Paul, man. That guy is amazing. Gave me the car I needed to win with at the end, and it was just, this Challenger flew. God dang, I'm so proud of the Dodge and everyone at Penske Racing to put this car together, because it's hauling the mail, and it's really an honor to get to drive cars like this. So proud of everybody on the whole team, and proud for Discount Tire and Dodge, and really glad that this car puts on such a great show for the fans. Thank you guys. Without you, none of this is possible, so thank you.
Second one with this new car, but you got to let us in on a little secret. We listened in on your radio, and you talked about this restart procedure, and you needed a little help because it was feast or famine. Tell us about it. It obviously worked at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, a couple weeks ago with Joe, I gave him a push, and it helped him win. And it seems like these restarts, you know, we got the restricted taper, whatever thing they put on the cow, and it takes a little horsepower out. And so to get going is really hard. So if you can get a bump draft, your cars just fly. It's really, really dangerous. When somebody bumps you, you know, you can spin out. But thankful I had 2 good guys. I had my teammate who did a great job on the last restart, and Joey Logano gave me perfect pushes, and was able to carry it to Victory Lane.
You won on super speedway, short tracks, and now his first 1.5 miles. Let's go over to Vince.
Yeah, it was a good night for his teammate Justin Allgaier, as well as 4th straight top 10. And I want to know how far you've come from Wednesday when you guys showed up here for the test day to finishing 3rd tonight.
I tell you what, these Verizon Dodge Challenger guys did an awesome job. When we showed up Wednesday, we did not have a race car that was capable of even running in the top 20, let alone winning the race and running 3rd. All of these guys worked together as a group. You know, I hate it for Parker Kligerman, our teammate, because I know he was going to, you know, set to have a strong run as well. But just had so much fun tonight. And Nationwide does an awesome job of this series, and just race was a blast. I hope it was for everybody watching it on TV, because we just had so much fun out there. And you know, I got to thank God for giving me the ability to do this. Right now, it's been tough with everything that's been swirling around what's going to happen next year, and to be able to come out and to run as well as we have been, it's been pretty awesome. And just thank these guys, man. It's I know I keep saying it, but the Penske engines are awesome. The cars, all of our partners at Penske Racing. It's just it's an honor to get behind the wheel of one of these and be able to run as good as we did tonight.
Yeah, great night for the Penske Dodgers. Justin Allgaier, 3rd place. Doc?
Well, Crew Chief Tony Urey Jr. talking to Danica Patrick and discussing exactly what the night they had, and actually talking about how proud he is of the job she did tonight with this race car. First time ever at Charlotte Motor Speedway, first time in a nationwide car here, and we'll go over and chat with Danica. Danica, career best 21st place finish. Take us through your night.
I said on the way in, I said it seems like every time we have that chance to have a great finish, we crash, and then every time we have a pretty average night, I finish in the 20s. So, you know, it's what it is. We were running a little hot on the first run, and like nearly had to pit for heat, and so you know that's not good for it. And then we took tape off, and I guess they said too much came off, and you know you lose the nose weight then, and so it was just overall I felt like the car had a little less downforce than it had downforce. Look at my words. A little less, like it just felt like it wasn't into the ground as much. It didn't feel like it was stuck as well. So we tried to work with it, and you know a couple changes were good in the race, but nothing overcame that feeling of not being gripped up out there. And so you know Tony Jr., you know we did our best, and you know what, we had some high points this weekend, and that hasn't happened a lot of other times I've been to a track for the first time. So we'll take the high points, and we'll take a non-crashed car home, and learn from this new car this time, and move on. I know the rest of them are all new tracks for me as well, but the good news is that next year they won't be new tracks for me. So hopefully we can have that kind of improvement we saw last weekend at Fontana. But you know, it was a bummer there in the middle. All those yellows came out, and I think I finally got into lucky dog position, and then it was the longest green. So that's all right, you know. Bummer we couldn't have had a better night in the GoDaddy car, but that's okay. We got a few more.
Danica Patrick able to find a lot of positives about what happened here tonight. Dave?
Well, Clint Boyer had some positives going on tonight as well, Doc. 29 laps led, 1 speeding penalty. At the end of the day, though, Clint, what was the difference with your race car?
Nah, just that pit road penalty was my fault. You know, my pit road speed on what I saw in the single didn't quite match what I saw, you know, back there on the caution car, and it bit us. You know, at the end of the day, you always trust that thing because it's calculated and it's always right. But I know that I wasn't speeding out here according to my lights and my number because I was worried about it anyway. So I'd say we just was off just a tick. But all in all, it was a good day. Set on the pole, the Zaxby Chevrolet. I finished the race. I didn't crash. It's not snake bit. I'm back.
It's your best finish of the year. Best finish of the year, too, in the 21. So congratulations. Clint Boyer.
Joey Logano, top 5, 4th place tonight. How important were those restarts? Because it seems so difficult to pass once you started to sort it out.
I kind of looked at it, actually. If you were starting 4th, that was like starting 2nd. You know, the outside lane was a big deal. And, you know, if you're on the inside lane, you're pretty much screwed. There's not much you can do. You know, maybe try to get a good run, you know, through 1 and 2. But if they're still on the outside, you on the off of 2, they get a big run on the backstretch. And that's what we had the last restart. We started 3rd, and I tried to push Martin up there and at least try to get myself up there a little bit, too. And just you know, didn't get cleared off, and we went back to 5th or 6th, got a couple back, but we're just not good enough yet. You know, I mean, we're a lot better than Michigan for sure with our GameStop Toyota, but we still a little bit of work to do to catch up with these guys, and you know, it's interesting to see, you know, during the race how, you know, the guys that were leading most of the race ended up, you know, behind me. So it was kind of interesting to see that, and we should kind of think of the adjustments we were making and, you know, adjustments everyone else was making. I think there's something to that. So I think we need to figure out what makes our cars better and worse on our pit stops, and I think eventually we'll have this figured out.
Heading in the right direction, though. Good run. Joey Logano, 4th tonight. Alan?